Hi there, and today we're going to learn about how to create a bento box in Wix Studio. So here I am in my Wix Studio website, and a bento box is a design choice that you can use in your sections so that you can improve on the look of your website. So in order to do that, I'll just first create a blank section right here, and then I will select grid layout, and then you can select the kind of grid layout that you want to use. So for example, I want to use this one. So I'll just click on it, and then it will automatically be applied to my section. And then you can just adjust the size of your cells right here. So this is typically what a bento box looks like. And then what we can do is that let's select the section grid and then open the inspector tool. Let's adjust the height. Let's make it into 800. And then for the background, let's change it into a light gray color. And then we can now also add gaps to our cells so that they have spacings from one another. And let's also add some paddings. Then from here, we will select our cell right here, and then we will add a border. And then let's change the corners into 20 pixels so that they are rounded. And then we will do the same thing for all of the other cells. Now that we have our bento box layout, we can now add some content inside of it. So for example, I'll just add an image right here, and then some text. Then I'll add some text right here. And then some shapes. So it really just depends on your preference on how you will design your bento box. So this is typically the look of the bento box, and then you just need to insert your own content inside of each box. And let's change the color of this one. Then let's add some text. And then this is basically it. This is the look of the bento box. And then you can just adjust the content inside of it so that you can cater your bento box into your own business in your website. And then for example, if you want to improve on the look, we can also add some custom animations. So for example, I'll select this cell right here, click on the inspector tool, and then we can add a hover animation. For example, expand, and then we can Click on preview. Let's maintain it at 105, maybe 103. Then you can do the same thing for all the other cells. And then when you preview the website, you now have our bento box layout. And then whenever we hover our mouse, we have this expand effect in our cells right here. And then that is it. I hope you learned how to do it, and thank you for watching.